College, Nashville Diesel College in Nashville, Tennessee. I'm going to talk about Lincoln Tech. Most importantly, I'm going to talk about you. I'm going to talk about where you're at and opportunities that's going to help you out. So my goal simply is to add value. It's to give you something that you didn't know that can help you out. Background on myself, born and raised in Detroit, Michigan, graduated high school. Went into the military right out of high school, like some of you guys may be thinking about doing. Spent 4 years in Desert Shield, Desert Storm aboard the USS Midway, USS Tripoli. Got out of the military. Spent about 26 years in San Diego, California. 15 to 16 of those years as a full-time youth pastor. Started my own party rental business and went back to school to complete my undergraduate degree, but I started working for the school. Wasn't rocket science, discounted tuition. I stayed there, enjoyed helping people find their path as far as career and degree opportunities. After that, moved to the South. First company I came work with was Bradley Morris. Bradley Morris places veterans in jobs. So, give you all that information just to talk to you about where you're at and to offer some type of value, some type of information that's going to help you. So what you're going to find in my presentation is you're going to find principles, because I believe principles and processes do not have a respect of person. Meaning, I don't care what color you are, what background you are, I don't care where you come from. If you work the principle or the process, it will always have a promise behind it. It's a matter of understanding which principles they are. So I always like to do my presentation with principles because I believe they add value. First principle is this: just like this steering wheel, life is choice driven. Every decision you make as an individual is lifelong and life changing. My son, other day, just thought about this yesterday. He asked me a question. I said, "Listen, man, you're 15 years old. So at this point, I'm not gonna make a decision for me." He asked permission, could he do something? I said, "I'm not gonna make the decision for you. I'm going to allow you to make the decision. Here's my thought on it, just so you know what I'm thinking. And here's what your mom is thinking. So you make the decision, because you're 15 in 2 years, you're going to be on your own making it anyway. So I just want to see what you're going to do. And regardless, I'm going to back you. Okay? To my, I won't say amazement, I was pretty, but I was excited that he made the right decision, right? Because every decision you make is lifelong and life-changing. There are no such thing as small decisions. Every decision you make not to do something, you're creating a habit. So everything matters. So I want you to understand that. So when you look at that steering wheel, think about your life. Life is what? That's the question. Repeat it. Life is what?
Self-driven.
Choice-driven. Choice is driven by choice. People experience stuff in their life simply by choice. What are you experiencing based on your choices? So let's start with a fun choice. Cars. How many like cars, first of all? Wonderful. I do too. Can you see that? How many would choose this car if I told you I was giving it away? What about the BMW?
If you were giving it away?
Giving it away, dude. A choice of all. You know you can get any one of them. Which one of them are you going to take? Would you like the most? That one? The stock car? What about the big diesel?
Diesel.
Diesel? Everybody's diesel. So check it out. This is the reality of life. This is what we get stuck at right here. Not stuck, but this is our options. Low to minimum skilled worker, college worker working in corporate, college graduate, whether working in corporate America. This guy right here, what's he doing? Electrician, working with his hands. All three of these people are choice-driven careers. So let's look about where you're at right now in high school. This is a typical high school experience right now. Part-time job, sports, school, social life. And what's the cap represent?
Graduation.
How many seniors in here? Show of hands. Does anybody know what time you graduate? 8 o'clock? 8 o'clock, guys. Please, write that down somewhere. I have yet to get that answer all day. No one knows. I ask that question every school I go to. I ask, what day you graduate? And typically, yeah, you know, this real big thunderous day that everyone's graduating. And then I say, what time? And everybody's like, yeah, they know the time. So this is the first school I'll come to that no one has known what time it was to graduate. So I'm just kind of blown back by it. I don't know what's be fascinated or like, what are they doing, you know. But anyway, so, part-time jobs. How many guys working part-time jobs? Show of hands. Getting that money, getting that money, getting that money. Sports. How many playing sports? Raise your hands. All right. How many got at least one friend?
How many like it?
All right. At least got one friend.
I don't got none.
You don't got no friends? Oh, that's too bad. Too bad. So, okay, guys. Now here, don't get lost. This is where we lose you at. My background, I told you I was born and raised in Detroit, Michigan, graduated high school, went to the military. This is where we lose you at, right here. This is where we lose you at. What do you mean by that? What I mean is this. From the 9th to the 12th grade, that is when the clock starts. That is when you're in the preseason of your life. If anybody knows anything about professional football, you know that the person wants to shine during when? Preseason. Why? Because preseason, they're doing 120. I want all my skill sets to be there. I want people to pick me up. I want the team to pick me up. So I'm giving 120%. Why? Because it's preseason. Young people, listen to me. Listen to what I'm telling you right now. Your 9th through 12th grade year, and I know this is 10th through 12th grade, everything is being recorded, and it matters once you throw up that cap because you are building towards something. Second principle is this. What you do most is what you do best. We can talk all day. We can wish all day. But whatever I'm doing most is what I'm doing best. We can dream all day. But whatever I'm doing most is what I'm doing best. We can talk about how I'm going to be an engineer. I'm going to be a doctor. I'm going to be a lawyer. But what you do most is what you do best. We can talk about how I'm going to blow up. Here it is. What you do most is what you do best. So what that means is whatever I've done for 4 years has prepared me for what's next. Military or college. These are the top two. Somebody says, well, I want to go to the military. My humble advice is I'm a Navy vet. I told you I served Desert Shield, Desert Storm. First ship I was on, USS Tripoli. USS Tripoli had a 14-hour shipboard fire when I was on it, off the coast of Yokosuka, Japan. Had 4 shipmates die in the fire. Second ship I was on was USS Tripoli. USS Tripoli got hit by a mine during Desert Shield, Desert Storm. Hit the paint locker. Blew a hole in the hull of the ship. Those of you know anything about, well, I guess it would be history. That's the fascinating thing about it is the war I was in is now a historic war. But Saddam Hussein was known for chemical weapons. So when it hit the paint locker, we smelling fumes, we think it's chemical weapons. So I say I say this to everyone who thinks about the military is this. Are you willing to pay the ultimate price if that's the route you want to go? Are you willing to give your life? Because the